And there he is, a lovely piece, lovely background there, and lovely to see a player giving back. We don't always read about those stories, although they are quite common. Alexis Sanchez, he's been very, very special since he came to Arsenal, Martin.
Wonderful talent. He simply just loves to be loved. And we talked about Arsene Wenger getting the best from his players. I think he was on the edge of it a little bit at Barcelona, but since he came to Arsenal, he's been involved in everything. I mean, he gets in the box, he gets around the front players, he can finish well. Gary, that's a great side foot finish. His energy is boundless. You know, the way that he runs at players, he's technically gifted. He has everything, his work rate, you name it. I mean, the speed at him there, look at it, he wants to put people under pressure. This reminds me of Ian Rush, the way that he puts Wes Brown under pressure there and just robs him and then just dinks it. Look at that quality, running at pace, and look at that, what he lacks in inches, he makes up in desire. He's got technique from free kicks, he's got everything, he's running off the ball. Look how quick his feet are there, and he thumps that in from distance. A truly top player, and he's the darling of the Arsenal fans, really.
His hunger's unbelievable, isn't it? He's a warrior as well.
That comes from that background that we saw, very poor background. Mother out there selling seafood.
Exactly, he's earned his goals. That's what he works so hard. You always get a reward if you work hard in the game. If you press defenders, you'll always get a mistake. You'll always get a lucky goal. And a lot of his goals have been of a very high quality, a real high quality. And when that one went in the box, the last one, he had no right to win that against two big centre-halves. He went in there and he thought, I want this. And he's showing desire.
It's interesting, you've often said to me, one thing you should worry about when people talk about a footballer is if you say he works hard. But this fella works hard and he does the other stuff brilliantly as well, doesn't he?
All top players work hard, Gary, because it comes natural to them. That's why they become top players.
The presentation party is, of course, led by the President of the Football Association, His Royal Highness Prince William, Duke of Cambridge, accompanied by Greg Dyke, who's had a pretty busy week in Zurich, the chairman of the FA. Sanchez, scorer of 2 goals here in the semi-final against Reading, scorer of 2 goals here once upon a time for Chile against England, and on the end of his first foul of the day.
Yeah, silly giveaway there. So powerful, strong, a dying breed in many ways.
Here's Sanchez. Couldn't get the ball completely through. Monreal keeps the attack moving. Lovely work from Sanchez. And it's deflected behind. We don't often notice him doing that because he always seems to be effortless in his work.
Well, he is graceful. I think it's just because he sets himself such high standards in the past.
And that was brilliant. Sandy Cazorla nearly got through, not scoring in any of his first 31 games for the club. Here's Sanchez. Good chance, great save. Given keeps it out.
It's a clever little free kick from Armand Cazorla again. Sanchez dinks one in. Koscielny thinks he scored.
Chesney out again very early, and Benteke was being flagged offside in any case. Great tackle that from Delph.
He's brilliant at that guy, he really is. He spots danger so well and with his pace gets across. Villa have just got to be careful not to put the ball in from too far away.
There's Delph. Delph was guilty of holding back Alexis Sanchez. Free kick and maybe a little bit more.
He's a little bit unlucky there, Delph, because he hasn't had a shout, and that man Sanchez does not stop harassing, closing people down, running back. It wouldn't surprise me if Tim's thinking of a formation change because they're so dominant in terms of possession at the moment, Arsenal, and chances, of course.
That's rash from Alan Hutton. His name will be taken now. Alexis Sanchez cops another one.
See, that's the problem when you're getting frustrated and you haven't got the ball, you make silly decisions.
Wasn't quite alive to that ball coming his way then. Alexis Sanchez. Cut out by Hutton. There's Coquelin. Walcott. Hutton across. Here's Monreal. Good leap from Sanchez. Walcott!
After the cross. Played to Monreal, yes, he's onside. Cross to the back post where Sanchez is. Walcott coming in off that left side. Superb volley on his weaker foot. Good strike from Theo Walcott. Calm, kept it down, hits the target. No more than they deserve.
Great work by Ramsey. Here's Alexis Sanchez. He just completed a loan stint at Freiburg in Germany. Sanchez. Oh, Sanchez has scored an absolute beauty. That was unstoppable, and so it seems are Arsenal. And that sums up the season he's had.
Couldn't have put better myself, Guy. If there's ever a man in the Arsenal team who deserves credit for his consistency and his wonderful performances this season, the movement on that ball. I mean, Shea Given's got absolutely no chance. Superb strike. We've seen him score some wonderful goals this season, but I'm not sure any better than that.
It swerved, it flew, and it's given Arsenal a 2-goal lead in the FA Cup final. Yorkshire raised, but Chile-born won the cup with Newcastle in 1951 and 1952 when he scored, and his brother Ted played. But this magic man from Chile really does have a liking for Wembley. 2 here and a win for his country in November 2013, 2 here in the semi-final against Reading, that the brilliant Chilean likes. On the ball again, through towards Walcott, who's been beaten by Vlaar. Sanchez again. Aston Villa in danger of letting themselves be toyed with by the Gunners now.
Yeah, they've got to stay calm here while they're defending. Keep a good shape, stay in the game. Looks
Sanchez
like,
down.
Yeah, off the ball.
Westwood pleads innocence. But Westwood is guilty.
He is guilty.
Grealish not strong enough against Coquelin. Ozil. Lovely ball for Sanchez from Cazorla. Sanchez claims a corner, courtesy of Hunt.
He took too long. What a move again. Grealish looks tired. He was shrugged off it too easily there. Put Arsenal on the attack. More cleverness from that man Sanchez again. Just
through to Sanchez. Delph got back to help out Hunt. It's an Arsenal throw. The last 8 FA Cup finals have been decided by a single goal. 2 before that went to penalties in Cardiff. Only 2 in the box for Bakuna to aim for. Sanchez. Brilliant. Sanchez and the man he was up against there, the other Sanchez, Carlos, will both be heading to the Copa America after this game.
Did you wear one when you came here to watch your York City?
Only wear those on Sundays. Monreal. The man who really did light up Wembley today with that second goal.
Well, he did, and he deserves the standing ovation he's getting from the Arsenal fans very soon.
They're getting ready to. And they've broken a yellow jinx. They've lost their last 4 finals wearing yellow. But even they, in some way, must have enjoyed the football they've seen from the likes of Alexis Sanchez.
A stunning, exhilarating Arsenal performance has given them back-to-back FA Cup victories, a record 12th win, beating Manchester United's tally of 11. And as Guy said, Arsene Wenger has had his 6th FA Cup try.
Arsene Wenger is bedecked in a red and white Arsenal scarf, ever the traditionalist, as the Chile flag flies on the edge of the Royal Box at Wembley, courtesy of Alexis Sanchez. The Gunners have become only the 4th club to have twice retained the cup, as club captain, non-playing today, Mikel Arteta and Per Mertesacker get ready to lift the FA Cup. Record-breaking Arsenal's cup, forever Arsenal's cup. Arsenal do it again.
Took him a while to get a bit of silverware after his initial success, Martin, and now it's 2 in 2 years. Looking good, looking better anyway.
Looking better, you know, in order to retain those great players that he's signing, he's building year on year. He doesn't look like someone who's coming to the end of his career to me. He looks full of enthusiasm, a lot more controlled this year than last year, his celebration. But this is what you're at the club for, to win trophies, to be a